Hey everybody, what's going on? I have another Would You Rather. If you missed the previous episode, you can go ahead and find it in the playlist link in the description below. But anyway, let's get into the Would You Rathers. Would you rather be Would you rather be in the Fight Club movie? Brad or Edward? I'm going to have to go with Brad because Brad was badass in that movie. 79% agree with me and 21% don't. I mean, that was going to be a pretty lopsided question. Which Harry Potter would you rather be? The Daniel Radcliffe Harry Potter or the Darren Criss musical Harry Potter? I'm going to go with the movie one versus the musical theater one because I didn't even know there was a musical theater one, and I don't think anyone should give a shit. So 72% agree with me and 28% are theater fags. Would you rather play Happy Wheels or Potty Racers? I'm going to go with neither because both of those games I don't particularly find fun for me to play because I don't feel like those are games people actually enjoy playing. I think those are games people, either are playing in school to pass time or they're playing on YouTube to fake emotion. But either way, let's just see what the numbers are. 79% want to play Happy Wheels, 21% want to play Potty Racers, and if I had to pick, I guess out of the two, I'd want to pick Happy Wheels. Would you rather play World of Warcraft or kill yourself? World of Warcraft, 77%, 23% think that they're the funniest people in the world. Would you rather listen to moves like Jagger or Payphone? I'm not a big Maroon 5 fan, and so I'm just going to skip over that at all. Who would you rather have for the America's Got Talent judges, the original judges or the current judges? It's funny that they say the current judges now, and they have a picture of Howie Mandel and Sharon Osbourne, and not Mel B or Heidi Klum, but they do have Howard Stern and Cannon pictured. But I'm going to go with the current judges because I think the show is more entertaining now than it was at the beginning, in the original version in the first season, or anything like that. But 52% agree with me and 48% have a different opinion. What is better, Call of Duty or Battlefield? I'm going to go with Call of Duty because if we're looking at this from a purely statistical standpoint, Call of Duty makes more money, so that's better. More people play Call of Duty, so that's better. And I've played more Call of Duty than I have Battlefield, and there's a little bit of preference. Which TV show do you prefer, 90210 or Gossip Girl? I don't prefer either. Which MTV show? I don't watch MTV. Which star do you prefer, Michael Jackson or Justin Bieber? Now, this is interesting. Well, I hate Justin Bieber and I hate pedophiles. I don't hate Michael Jackson as much as I hate Justin Bieber. So I do hate Justin Bieber more than I hate certain pedophiles. So that is true. So being Justin Bieber is probably worse than pedophilia. But I'm going to go with Michael Jackson. Better music. And even with the whole pedophilia, fake nose, being white, even his whole life, even, all the negatives of Michael Jackson, I'm still going to pick Michael Jackson over Justin Bieber because I would much rather see Michael Jackson than Justin Bieber anyway. And that's all anybody cares about. 86% agree with me and 14% like little lesbian girls. All right. Would you rather live with Spider-Man or Superman? That's a dumb question. Do you prefer Bruno or Borat? Borat for sure. I think Borat is much funnier than Bruno. And Borat's more of a classic. Borat really got the stranglehold more than Bruno did, and 66% agree with me. 34% want Bruno. Both, funny Sacha Baron Cohen movies. What is better? I Need a Doctor or Forgot About Dre? I don't care. Would you rather watch How I Met Your Mother or Friends? I'm going to go with Friends because I think Friends is probably a better show than How I Met Your Mother. I mean, I do watch both, not watch currently, but I've watched both. I've seen a good amount of both, and I guess 51% agree with me and rather see Friends than 49% the How I Met Your Mother crowd. Do you prefer Britney Spears or Lindsay Lohan? This is a good one because they both kind of went crazy, and I'm going to judge, Lindsay Lohan. I thought Britney Spears was hotter than Lindsay Lohan when they were both at their peaks. So there's that. Lindsay Lohan's meltdown was not nearly. I'm going to go with Britney Spears because she did everything. I guess I prefer everything she did better. She was hotter when she was hot. She was crazier when she was crazy. And now she's probably more relevant than Lindsay Lohan because at least Lindsay Lohan was more current. So at least they have that to make fun of her for. 58% agree with me and 42% like Lindsay Lohan better. Do you prefer Mary-Kate or Ashley? These are identical twins. And I'm going to go with Ashley because she looks hotter in the picture that they've displayed. So 71% agree with me and 29%, didn't realize that, they're twins. They're the same thing. Would you rather watch Dirty Dancing or Step Up? Now, Dirty Dancing is actually a classic. Classic for sure, and Step Up is not. Step Up is a big pile of shit, and Dirty Dancing is at least considered a classic. No one puts Baby in the corner. 52%, agree with me, and 48% put Baby in the corner. Would you rather watch Black Swan or The King's Speech? I'm going to go with The King's Speech because I've seen Black Swan and I haven't seen The King's Speech, and I've heard that The King's Speech was fantastic. It also won, I believe it won the best picture of the year when it came out. So 40% agree with me, 60% would rather see Natalie Portman, and that makes more sense. Natalie Portman's much more hot than whoever the hell stars in The King's Speech, but it's a British person, so either way, not going to be attractive. Would you rather watch Avatar or Star Wars? A better question would be, would you rather watch Avatar or Dances with Wolves? But I would rather watch Avatar because, let's be honest, the original Star Wars, if you look at it, the effects don't hold up. It doesn't hold up visually. And so 46% agree with me, and 54% are still living in the past. Would you rather be a contestant on The Price is Right or Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? The Price is Right is kind of classic. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I feel like I have a better chance of making money. I'm kind of guessing in the dark on both because I know how people are kind of excellent at The Price is Right. And I don't really buy real world things yet, so I don't really know how to price them. But it is a game show based on other people, so there's something to do with that. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Well, I'm deciding. This is actually one of those ones where I actually have to think. Normally, I can just right off the top of the bat, list just many reasons why I think this hunch is why I'm right, and I usually end up right. But this time, I'm having this is making me think. I'm gonna go with The Price is Right because I think, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire doesn't air anymore, and I honestly feel like I might have a chance. I don't know. I even after I've answered, I still don't know the correct answer here. 35% would want to be on The Price is Right, and 65 think that they could be a millionaire and Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Which movie is better, Harry Potter or Twilight? Not even going to dignify that with a response. Which would you rather be, deaf or blind? Now, this is actually kind of interesting to me. I think it's one of those age-old would you rather questions, and everybody has thought about this even before now. So deaf or blind, we all know the obvious implications of both. But personally, I don't think that I could be blind. I think that I would much rather be deaf than blind because at least I could see things coming. I could see what's coming at me. I could cross a street without it being a huge event. I could make sure no one's cheating me out of my money. I could make sure I'm not burning things. I just make sure I'm not leaving things out and letting them get old. I've always wondered that with a blind person, unless they have someone actually come, and help them and live. If they were actually truly living alone, on their own, just them, if they were to leave like a piece of bread out, and they, just didn't walk over there, they didn't put their hand over it, how would they know it was there until it was too smelly or something like that? So I would rather be deaf than be blind. I would rather never hear anything again and have to learn sign language than, not be able to see. And 80% agree with me, overwhelmingly. 20%, I guess, wasn't nearly that hard. Who would you rather? That's it. Who would you rather? That's the only question. Who would you rather, Megan Fox or Angelina Jolie? This is a very open-ended question because they didn't finish the question. Who'd you rather be? Who would you rather do? Who would you rather watch in a movie? But let's just go with who's hotter. Megan Fox or Angelina Jolie? Megan Fox has those weird thumbs, but she's got everything else. Angelina Jolie doesn't have tits anymore. Angelina Jolie was really, really hot, though, in basically every movie that she's in. So there is that. She is very hot. But she does kind of seem like someone that I don't know. I'm going to go with Megan Fox just because I think maybe Angelina Jolie was the choice of the past. 66% agree with me, and 34% are living in the past. Who'd you rather bang for a week, Eve or Trish? I don't know who Eve or Trish are. Sierra Mist or Sprite? That's easy. Sprite. That's Pepsi or Coke right there. Which would you rather do before you die more, skydive or mountain climbing? I think this is an easy one. I think mountain climbing is one of those things that everybody kind of, I guess now that I think about it, you have to live in a mountainous region, just to be able to go mountain climbing, which is something that I can do. So it's something that I'm not necessarily, I'm kind of taking advantage of. And then skydiving, you can jump out of a plane in a mountainous region. You can jump. Well, I guess it's harder to jump out of a plane in a mountainous region, but I think it's easier to go skydiving than mountain climbing because you don't need a mountain to go skydiving. So just based on, I've mountain climbed, not necessarily like mountain climbed like a Mount Everest mountain climb, but I've climbed and hiked. So I'm going to go skydiving because that's something I haven't done yet. And 75% agree with me, and 25% would rather go climb a mountain. But anyway, that is all the time I have. Thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, maybe I've earned your like. And if you enjoyed it, maybe you want to share it, somebody else can see it and they can enjoy it as well. Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it, and I'll see you later.